finally found her, y'all. I finally found her. I finally found her. Girl, will you move? Look at her, y'all.
Erratic, aggressive, and scary. This video from Friday has a lot of people reacting around Durham after a woman is seen out of her car stopping a school bus from moving. It's already topping 80,000 views.
But this isn't the first time we've seen videos like this. For 3 months, CBS 17's Susanna Black has been digging deeper into concerns around that driver, simply known as Stay Humble.
A Durham school bus driver had nowhere to go after a woman stopped her car and got out in the middle of the road.
I would say that it's some of the most dangerous driving that I've ever seen.
This Durham dad has run into the driver too.
It looked like she was trying to get into an accident but not be the cause of the accident.
Then, when he recognized the license plate, he knew he had to catch it on camera.
When I saw that it was that driver and that license plate, that's when I decided, you know, we need to take some action here.
Watch the small gray Ford.
On the video, you can see that she's driving way over the line for long stretches of road.
30 seconds later, and you see the driver steer into the white van's lane, cut it off, then speed down the road.
I saw that it would stay humble, and her driving has definitely developed a reputation. I mean, I think a lot of people are scared to be around the car and are on the lookout for her, for sure.
Stay Humble is the vanity plate on that silver car and is how people in Durham refer to the driver. We found her to be a hot topic across the city, that license plate name making dozens of appearances in Reddit threads, YouTube videos, and Facebook groups. Some posts bringing in hundreds of comments.
Every time there's a post about her, there's a lot of comments on it because a lot of us have interacted with her already and have seen, you know, the trouble that she can cause.
So who does the license plate belong to? Court records show Stay Humble is 50-year-old Diana Mims. But according to court records, she also goes by the name Diana Tyree. With just a little more digging, we found more than a dozen aliases, 45 mugshots, and 34 traffic violations.
Would you call this acceptable?
Yeah, absolutely not. We don't want anybody to be out there that is causing harm on the roadways.
Wake County District Attorney LORRIN Freeman says she'd never heard of Mims before we started asking questions. And once her team started looking, they found all of the same results.
Certainly here you have a series of, you know, different moving violations under different names, under different driver's license numbers. And so kind of pulling those together to get an idea of what's going on with that person has been impossible.
Did you want to use a prayer for judgment?
And that's partly because of how traffic court is designed. It's meant to be fast since 30,000 people go through the system each year. Freeman says her staff doesn't always have time to research each person's background, which means they might not have had all of the information about Mims's past the 15 times they gave her dismissals. While she says she still agrees with those decisions, she does wonder
If your office would have had all of her information.
Right, absolutely. It may have been different.
So there really is no way for you to know if there are other people like Diana Mims out there that have come through traffic court that may have this really extensive history that you didn't see.
Right.
Mims was due in court in February and March. We showed up to try and get her side of the story, but she didn't show. So we went to the address listed on the police report for her case. But the address she gave led us to this Durham strip mall.
I would stay away. I would keep my distance. I don't want to be anywhere near her as a driver.
The Wake County District Attorney and Durham Police are now looking into what you've just seen. They charged Mims with careless and reckless driving, illegal passing, and impeding traffic for what happened with the school bus. We did speak with Diana Mims on the phone. She said the school bus incident was not her fault and that she hasn't done anything to hurt anyone. Susanna Black, CBS 17 News.